Take y'all back. September 16, 2017. When we went on our date. I had it all planned out. Y'all. It was something simple. Now I would tell y'all, don't do this. I'm against this now. Going to a movies and dinner.
I'm not against it.
I'm against it.
I'm not.
Can't get real. We already talked on the phone, but going on a date to get to know somebody, don't go to the movies. We went to the movies. We went to go to it. Go see it. It was coming out. I heard people talking about it. I was like, well, let me go take her to see it. I was going to meet up with her. Called her on the phone like, hey, I think you didn't want me to meet at your brother's house or something. You told me to meet you at the corner or something.
Right, yeah. I mean, it wasn't like anything against you, but remember, I was displaced and that's not my residence to just be having somebody. I was just trying to be considerate of them too. Right. They didn't have anything against you, but I just was trying to be considerate because this is not my residence. So we did meet on the. I had just parked in the parking lot and you met me and I got into your vehicle. But let me just touch on why I'm not against it. It's just because we had already had like a month or two to really get to know each other over the phone before our first date. It's not like, we met and then 1 or 2 weeks later we going on a date trying to get to know each other. We had gotten to know each other a lot. We had spent a lot of time on, FaceTime and phone calls and every single solitary day. So that was just our time to be intimate, close, next to each other. And the thing is, on that first date, we did more than just go out to eat into the movies. We also had time to spend together at the end of the night.
Oh, right,
so I don't see anything wrong with a dinner and a movie if you've already gotten to know each other over the telephone and asked all of those important questions. And now you're on this date where you want to have a more intimate setting. I don't see anything wrong with that. I just feel like to each their own. I do agree with you. If it is your first date and you really don't know that person, okay, I understand that. But it's nothing. I don't want to discourage people who've already 1 month in been talking to somebody every single solitary day. Yes, I think you should do dinner, movie, do something intimate, go on a picnic. I don't know, something. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, right, exactly. Let me backtrack, y'all.
Sorry about that. That was like 3 minutes, but go ahead.
About meeting in the parking lot.
Mm-hmm. You wanted to bet me. You wanted to bet me because you thought
a certain street came before another street. And I was pretty sure, and I was used to betting people, and I bet thinking I was right. Long story short, I was wrong.
He lost and owed me $20.
I was completely
which was
wrong,
very helpful.
Dumb.
Very helpful to me. $20 sound like a little bit, but when you are displaced, homeless, have 2 children, it helped.
No, right.
So, but I just want to make it clear, I didn't make the bet. I don't want people out here like she was betting him for money because she needed it. No.
No.
But I knew I was right. I was like 100% sure. And that leaks over into our marriage because like 90% of the time I'm right. I'm just saying,
So I had it all planned out for dinner. She told me what she liked. I was like, cool. Got it in the note. Boom. Got it in the brain. Like, this is where we going. I can't remember where we went first. I think
we
it was
went
the
to the movies first.
Okay, yeah. I think you got to get your little movie in and then get your eat on after that.
Yeah, we went to Olive Garden after.
Right. We went to go to the movies. See, it was cool. It was all right. It was pretty not bad movie. After that, went to go get some grub on. Olive Garden was my favorite place. I like Italian, like more pizza, but
I wasn't a pizza fan when I first met you.
Right.
Unless it's Beggar's Pizza in Chicago.
Yeah.
That's the only pizza that I'm down for. But all these other pizza joints in Detroit and Michigan, it's a no for me.
So we went to go get something to eat. And y'all, when I tell you, she was looking fine that day. She was looking real good. She was looking gorgeous.
Thank you,
oh, snap.
So,
and we break it down to y'all. I had it pictured in my mind. It was a place by my parents' house. always wanted to take somebody there. It was like a nice little river. It was beautiful grass and stuff. I wanted to go walk there. I never got a chance to take anybody there, and I see why. Always planned it for other people. It never happened. Planned it, never happened. And then when I went on a date, because I took people other places when I went there, I was like, you know what, it's too dark. Let's cancel on a couple people not to go to that spot. But when I had to take my wife, I said, this is the perfect spot to go. I know where to go to just walk. Because I thought, in my mind, you go on a date, let's go for a walk. Let's get to know each other, see something beautiful, nice. It's the summertime.
I do appreciate the money
Fall.
you spent on me on our first date.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people probably wouldn't be willing to do that, but just calculating a movie, which is not that much still, but dinner, you know, but still, some people don't want to spend nothing at all. I'm just saying nowadays.
Right, you know.
But I appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate you not being like, oh, this is it. Like, this is all, we could have went something better than this. A little movie and a little Olive Garden. That's a little cheap, don't you think? Like,
no, I didn't think it was cheap
could
at
be
all.
McDonald's, chick. That's what it could be.
Yeah, if it would have been McDonald's, it would have been a no for me.
Of course. I wasn't going to do that, you know, a little.
Well, I'm not a McDonald's fan. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with McDonald's if you like McDonald's, but that's just not my thing.
But, yo, after the dinner, I was like, it was getting late. It was nice and beautiful. Took her to the little spot with the grass and the water and it looked nice. And, you know, we took a little walk. But I didn't know downtown from the area my parents stay at, they was having a little festival.
And it wasn't dark yet.
No, it wasn't all the way dark. But it was that beautiful
it wasn't dark yet.
sunset.
It wasn't dark yet at all. The festival was still going. The sun was beaming. We stayed out there long enough for it to get dark. And remember, they had the little setup where they had lights and an area for us to sit. So that was nice.
Exactly.
My initial impressions of you was that you was very skinny.
Thank you. I'm skinny now. Thank you.
No. You was very skinny. I don't know if we could put a picture up or something for the people that's tuning in on YouTube. It's just one photo. You was like looking like a real. And look, hey, I was a real too at one point, but I'm just saying that was my. I was like, he's skinny, but that was okay with me.
That's good. That's what's up. So y'all got the mood is all set, looking nice. You know, we having a great time. Things is going phenomenal on my end that I thought, and we found that after the walk, after looking at the little stream blow past, there's a little stream going on, and the bugs biting us left and right. We sat at a nice area, a little picnic. That I was like, you know what? Let me really deep down and look at her, get to know her, and see. Because, you can get one thing on the phone, but it's something different when you get in person.
Right.
And then when we started mainly you started talking, you know, and telling me everything and going through. Again, everything was lining up what you told me before when we was talking on the phone.
Right.
And then it was just hitting me at once, like, yo, this is going to be my wife. This, like.
And that's crazy that, you know, you had those thoughts of me being your wife when after your divorce you decided in your mind you wasn't getting remarried. So for you to have those thoughts was just like, okay.
Didn't want to. And I mean, it was recent, that last month. Didn't want to get married.
Last month?
I'm pretty sure it was last month because it was like, I'm out here, y'all. Hey, y'all out here.
Oh, you talking about when the divorce was final?
Yeah, final. Being single and stuff after going through a terrible relationship and then being single. Oh, shout out to, hey man, guys, girls, whoever, man. If you just jump from relationship and you finally get the opportunity to breathe, to be by yourself and be single, enjoy that time. Because you don't know, God might hit you with your husband or wife.
Wait. You said just, no. You had a relationship after your marriage before me.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. After when you jumping from relationship to relationship and you get out.
That was a terrible relationship, you said?
Give and take. I should have been by myself.
Yeah,
I
should have been
waiting. Right. Should have been by myself. But when you get that breather to be by yourself and get that clarity,
I feel like you should get to know yourself.
Do stuff yourself. Go to the movies. Go to.
Skip all of going to the movies and stuff. Like that's all good. I'm talking about getting to know yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
What do you like? What don't you like?
Something.
No, I'm not talking about going to do activity. I'm talking about searching within,
That
figuring
too,
out
right?
what you want,
This both what we
what
talking
you
about.
like, what you will and would not put up with. Like those are more important than like, hey, I'm out here going to the movies.
No, both of the situations, because you want to
Right.
know the things that's activities that's fun, and you want to
Yeah.
know what your stress levels, or seeing a therapist and unpacking everything that you're going through. Because once you go relationship, you're taking on all these baggage, all this stress, all this mental turmoil from other people, and then now you want to hop in a relationship and have that person take on all those baggage too. It's like, slow down, just be by yourself,
And I
have
don't think
fun.
that you should also date people that you've introduced your baby mama, baby daddy to, and because that could be drama for you, which could ruin that
Right.
new relationship, which kind of what happened with you in a
Right.
way, you know.
Right. It could be right.
Yeah,
But
it became drama for you because they knew each other from you, and
right.
that's, you know.
But if y'all can take that time and be just by yourself. People don't take the time to mentally impact, or just mentally just deal with everything that you just dealt with people and people and people on top of so much.
Right. Can we get back to us though? Because we're going way off.
No, I would just
Not you. I'm just saying we talking about other people besides us though.
well, I was just letting that, because I was in that moment. I was single, and I was getting to the point of saying that if God had it in line for you to get married, He's gonna send somebody
Right.
unexpectedly, and boom, that's what happened to me.
That
Unexpectedly,
was very unexpectedly.
you
Yeah.
came into my life,
And I just want to re-emphasize too, like it had to be God, because if I would have seen you was in a relationship, I would have never sent that message. That
Right.
just really sticks with me. And I do think that people should probably go and check that before you start sending somebody a message.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And for people that's not in a relationship, you shouldn't be in a relationship on Facebook if you're not in a real relationship, because you can miss your blessing. So it's both of those.
Definitely.
Somebody need to be considerate enough to check, but my mind didn't think to go check, because as soon as I seen your photo, I went straight to your DMs and just to compliment you.
Right.
But the wise thing to do is to make sure that you're not disrespecting someone's relationship.
No, right. And back to the dating aspect of everything, that we were sitting there. I don't know how long, because time was flying past. It was just going. I'm pretty sure it was a couple hours.
It was.
And then I felt bad a little bit, because I'm like, man, I want to be.
It was definitely bright outside. Then it was dark.
Yeah,
so.
I wanted to be respectful, because I'm thinking like, yo, like, I don't want whoever she with, our people, or her to get back home late and thinking that, or she's out. I would like to be respectful and get people home at a certain time. But we lost track of time. I would listen to you, and I would just love how you was speaking, how you was articulating, how everything that, your voice and.
Do you still
everything.
like how I articulate?
Yeah, I still like how you articulate.
Because it be sometimes you don't be seeming like you like
and
it.
not everything, but a lot of some things in the middle of everything. Yeah,
Okay.
sounds nice.
Okay.
But yeah, it just seemed like this. You could be my friend. You could be like a good friend that I can marry. And I knew at that point that that God was speaking to me, that you was my wife. That this is it. This is your wife.
Right.
You was looking for her. Boom.
Here she is. Right.
Here she is. And what is your thought process? I don't even really ask you everything, but your thought process when we're sitting there. And I know I didn't say too much. I
was
really
asking you
talk.
questions. You was talking. I asked you questions. I asked you about, what did you want to do? You were telling me about how you wanted to be a personal trainer and you wanted to get into fitness. And, at that time you were vegan and you were really on that health journey. So that was cool to learn that about you. I, again, wasn't in the mindset of marriage and the mindset of like, I was just trying to take in that we were getting to know each other.
Right.
Thought that you were a really nice person and just really enjoyed your company for the most part, and felt like you were a great listener, which you're still a great listener. That's just your character. But I really enjoyed myself. But I had some hesitation when it came to like when you said I'm your wife, and I was just like.
Oh, I said that.
Yeah, you said it. Yes.
Oh, okay. I don't remember
Yes,
that. I
yes,
know I
yes.
said it in my head.
Did you say it in your head, or have I heard you say it so many times?
Maybe you
Maybe I've
heard me
heard you
say
say
it
it so
because
many
that's kind
times.
of weird to be saying that in the first day. I don't. Might scare you off. I didn't want to
Okay,
like
well
come
maybe
off
you
that.
did just keep you've
Yeah.
told me this so many times. I felt like you've said it, but
Yeah.
let me
I
just
don't want
scratch
to
that.
be
Maybe you
weird
did.
and be like, "That's my wife," and then you run off like, "I don't want that," like, cause you definitely didn't want to like be in a relationship. And then after that, after the first date, I think it was a couple days later. He was like, "So when are we?" I think I came up or somebody came up with it like, when are we together or when did we start dating? And I said that
I
the
think
first.
I think I'm the one that's always like, okay, we're going on a date. We're saying that we're committing and we're not talking to anyone else, but we're not in a relationship. Like, what is that? That's a weird space.
Or when did we start? I think I told her the first day was September 16th.
That was the first date.
Yeah.
And then, right, we did have a conversation after that, like, okay, are we making this official or what are we doing with this?
Right.
Yeah, we did have to have that conversation, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But first date went well because we ended up in a relationship, and I don't know. I feel like we talked about a lot of good things. We wasn't just like, oh, what's your favorite food? What's your favorite
Right.
animal? I mean, we really dove deep into some really personal questions. And I like how transparent you were and how open and honest that you were as well with, your backstory of your relationships and everything. Yeah.
Right. Because, wanted to start fresh, wanted to, like, at that, especially had so many mistakes. And if you really want to go on dates or you really want to date somebody, you really want to be in a relationship, talk to married couples that's been married for a while, who started married, like really have these conversations with different married, not just one. Try to look for those wise men that's getting along, that love each other, that cares. I mean, people can see those couples that you get that sense that they get along, they love each other. Or those sense that other married couples that they don't get along.
Mm-hmm.
I need to ask about how to go about dating somebody, how to go about pursuing somebody that want to be married.
Right.
Not just finding anybody and everybody.
Mm-hmm. Don't
just go on dates and meeting people without getting information and talking to. If you want to be married, get to the avenue of marriage. Really talk to these people.
Right. And tell them what your expectations are for the relationship.
Right.
Because I think it's very important to discuss marriage. Are we leading to marriage? Do you want to be married? Do you want to have children? Are you?
And don't just settle on yeah.
But I feel like some people just go along with stuff and then get mad when it's not what they wanted it to be when you just agreed to anything.
Right. Don't just say yeah. Don't if you ask them that question and they just end it with yeah, no, when? How long do we have to be together to be engaged? Are your parents okay with you being married? What type of family background do you have or such and such? But just leaving that, do you want to be married? Well, we talked about marriage and what else? It always end up, we talked about marriage and that's it. We never talked about it again. We talked about it.
He said he wanted to be married, but that could be 10 to 15 years from now. You didn't have a follow-up question or anything.
Yeah, because you even were like, you want to be married in 2 years.
Right.
Which, technically, it is kind of long. We don't want people to settle on 2 years. 2
years is a long time.
Yeah,
but I'm saying from engagement to marriage, because I only say that is because what kind of wedding do you want? The planning, but we are Christians, so I just want to put it out there. Are you willing to wait sexually? Right. If you're doing it the right way, if you're celibate, if you all are gonna abstain from sex before marriage, 2 years is a long time. But if you're already on a Christian walk and you've been celibate all of that time, it's nothing.
Right. Definitely. Wouldn't say 2 years.
I wouldn't say 2 years.
1 year, y'all need to be engaged and figure out. Right? You only need 1 year to figure out.
We was engaged before 1 year.
Definitely, because I knew that we should get this. No sense of playing around. No sense of playing house. Right. Lock it down. Do that thing.
We was married before 1 year.
After 1 year.
It was after 1 year?
We dated September 16th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, a little bit after like
but
13,
we was
14.
engaged before 1 year.
Okay.
That's the important part. Let's engage.
And then
I believe you can be engaged much sooner.
we couldn't get married because I was still married. My divorce hadn't went through. I had to put my divorce in like 2 or 3 times. Like, it was terrible. But when I tell you, my divorce went through like December 12th or something, and then we got married December.
They probably looked at the paperwork like, she just got divorced and not getting remarried. What's about this girl that everybody trying to remarry and get locked down and stuff? She just got out one, now she getting back in. Like, they trying to keep her locked down.
You silly.
Man, we appreciate y'all so much. Buttercup, do you have anything you want to add?
I just want to encourage people. You know, everyone's journey is different, but I want to encourage people to not have so many red flags. This is a red flag. That's a red flag. Because people, when you first meet them, may not be where they will eventually end up. You get what I'm saying? Like, that could just be a season for them. So for us to just put down or dismiss somebody where they are financially or where they are spiritually, the person should definitely be a follower of Christ if you're a Christian. But what I'm saying is not looking so deep into where you feel like they should be, you know, and give that grace for somebody while also maintaining your own integrity.
Amen.